Joining me now, Nomiki Konst, the Democratic strategist, and Gianno, Caldwell, Republican strategist. So, Nomiki, let's start off with you. Back then, I mean, Bill Clinton was pretty controversial. There was a time that he was angering folks in the South for some comments that some people felt were insensitive to Obama, her competitor. What do you make of Bill Clinton this go-round?
I think that, the problem with Bill Clinton is that there's good things and there are bad things. He's an extraordinary explainer of issues, and that is the issue that Hillary is facing right now, is that people are being distracted by the email controversy, and she doesn't have the opportunity to really go in and explain her platform as much. So they're using him as the explainer-in-chief, the secretary of explaining, as Obama said in 2012. And also, he's a great fundraising tool for the campaign. Everywhere he goes, it could be a red state, it could be a blue state, or a purple state, he raises money and he attracts crowds from the traditional Democratic donors. Now, the problem is, he also is very defensive of Hillary, and that was a major problem in 2008, as we know. And I think that they're going to be treading very lightly around that, and he's going to be talking more about the issues and less about his wife. I think he has to be very careful. He's not acknowledging Obama, as we noticed in his last few speeches. He would reference the president, but he wouldn't actually say his name. I think they're being careful about her ties to the Obama administration. So, he's an asset to the campaign, but he can also be dividing.
And Gianno, weigh in on this. I mean, how do they handle or manage the balancing act? Because Bill Clinton is somebody who nobody controls him.
Yeah. What's particularly interesting, especially in his speech last night, is the fact that he mentioned a lot of things about himself, but didn't mention much about his wife, which I found to be particularly interesting. The thing about Hillary Clinton right now is she has not only a personality issue, which is one of the reasons why they're dispatching the former president to come and help her out there, because he's a very likable guy. He knows how to talk to people. He's very engaging. Hillary Clinton, her campaign had to send out a press release saying that she was going to be more engaging with voters. She was going to, there were going to be more laughters and a number of PR instances where they were trying to play up her personality a little bit more. There's going to be issues, I think, moving forward with this campaign, because Senator Sanders is raising a lot of money. I believe it was a $2 million gap from a guy who no one ever thought would be somebody on the screen next to Hillary Clinton and competing for president, because in 2008, she was the one that everyone thought would get it. When she decided to run again for a second term, everyone thought she was just going to be the establishment candidate, and there was nothing else to be said about that issue. But I think with the President Clinton coming out now, I think it's going to help the Hillary campaign.
Right.
And as Nomiki said in 2012, when President Obama called him explainer-in-chief, I think this will be helpful. But so long as he's actually talking about his wife's accomplishments, making sure that people see her in a different light other than the email scandal, which is very, very damaging to her credibility, because her campaign did make some dishonest statements about the email scandal altogether, and the Benghazi committee brought those things to the forefront.
Okay, Gianno, we have to wrap it up there. You guys used up all of our time. Wish we could talk some more here. Nomiki Konst, Gianno, Caldwell, thank you so much for your perspectives.
Thank you for having me.